The UK government spends a lot of money on welfare, the NHS, pensions, education, and even debt. But how much does this really cost each working person? And is the system sustainable? Let's break it down. In the 2023 to 24 tax year, the UK government spent over £1.09 trillion on public services, but the big question is, who actually pays for it? Here's where the money goes. Welfare, £236.3 billion. Health, NHS, £221.0 billion. State pensions, £124.6 billion. National debt interest, £121.1 billion. Education, £111.5 billion. Defence, £56.8 billion. Public order and safety, £47.7 billion. Transport, £46.2 billion. Business and industry, £45.6 billion. Government administration, £22.8 billion. Housing and utilities, £19.9 billion. Environment, £15.3 billion. Culture, sports, museums, etc. £13.0 billion. Overseas aid, £7.2 billion. Outstanding EU payments, £6.5 billion. These figures come from the UK government's official tax summary calculations. There are around 33.9 million people in the UK workforce, according to the Office for National Statistics, ONS. That means if we split the costs evenly, each worker would need to cover their share. Here's what that looks like per working person. Welfare, £6,970, 50 pence. NHS, £6,519, 17 pence. State pensions, £3,675, 52 pence. Debt interest, £3,572, 27 pence. Education, £3,289, 9 pence. Defence, £1,675, 52 pence. Public order and safety, £1,407, 8 pence. Transport, £1,362, 83 pence. Business and industry, £1,345, 13 pence. Government administration, £672, 57 pence. Housing and utilities, £587, 2 pence. Environment, £451, 33 pence. Culture, sports, museums, etc. £383, 48 pence. Overseas aid, £212, 39 pence. Outstanding EU payments, £191, 74 pence. Total cost per worker, £30,119, 25 pence per year. Now, let's look at how much the average worker actually pays in tax. According to Reed's tax calculator, someone earning the UK average salary of £35,004 pays income tax, £4,486, 80 pence. National insurance, £2,243, 40 pence. Total, £6,730, 20 pence. See the problem? The average worker is paying just £6,730, but their share of spending is £30,119. That's a shortfall of over £23,000 per person. So how is the government covering the difference? By borrowing year after year, piling on more debt. And with an aging population, fewer workers and rising benefit claims, this system is becoming unsustainable. The government is considering reducing the number of public sector workers by 10,000 to cut costs. But this also means fewer services and possible job losses. Meanwhile, benefit spending continues to rise. In 2023-24, the government is expected to spend £258.4 billion on benefits, up from £253.4 billion last year. Health-related benefits in particular have grown by nearly 40% since 2019. So how much do you really need to earn to pay in more than you take out? The answer, at least £75,000 per year. A worker earning £75,000 pays £17,432 in income tax, £5,362 in national insurance, total tax contribution, £22,794. That's still below the £30,119 spent per worker, meaning even high earners aren't fully covering their share. To contribute more than you take out, you'd likely need to earn well over £100,000 per year. But only 4% of UK earners make over this amount. So what are the options to fix this? Here are some possible solutions. Raise taxes. This would bring in more revenue but could hurt working people already struggling with the cost of living. Cut spending. Reducing benefits or public services is unpopular, but it could help balance the books. Grow the economy. Encouraging business investment and job creation could increase tax revenues without raising taxes. Reform welfare. Addressing inefficiencies in benefit payments and focusing on getting more people into work could reduce costs. Address government waste, ensuring taxpayer money is spent effectively and cutting unnecessary expenditures. The reality is, no single solution is perfect. Raising taxes, cutting services, or increasing borrowing all have consequences. But one thing is clear, the system cannot continue like this forever. What do you think should be done? Leave your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and share this video.